Welcome back to your daily skateboard lesson. Today, I'm going to teach you how to do a backside 180. So it's interesting. Well, okay, first of all, we're going to start out by rotating those arms. Just swinging those arms. Get some blood moving through your upper body, your shoulders. Man, I'm 41 years young today. Well, not today. Today's not my birthday, but I'm 41 years old. Being able to continue to ride this skateboard is an amazing journey. It is a blessing every single day. Okay, woo, my neck is sore too. I did a survey, and the number one trick that beginning skateboarders could not do was the backside 180. Like, when I say that, obviously they can't like tray flip, etc. That's a given. But out of all of the basic beginner tricks, the backside 180 was it. So we're gonna rotate the hips here. This is gonna help keep that motion going. Boom. I read some of you guys' comments that were like, you should cut out the stretching out of the videos, which I understand, but I don't really want to do that because the idea with the daily skateboard lesson is that it's a video that you can watch, and you can watch it as many times as you need to go through the steps that I'm taking you through to learn how to do backside 180, frontside 180, whatever trick it is. And I want to cover at least all of the basics through the kickflip in this way. And from there forward, I might just do like tutorials because you would get warmed up by doing those earlier basic tricks, right? Super important. So we got the arms, we got the legs moving. Now we're gonna get into our skateboarding warm up. Make sure you kick those knees a little bit too. Woo! When it's extra cold, you gotta do extra warm up. Okay, I'm gonna start riding the board now. Just toss your board down, do some turns. And if you've been following this series the whole time, remember how important it is to really get warmed up, really feel comfortable on your board. I mean, if all you did was ride around and got really comfortable on your board every day, it would help you out so much. Monster walks. Do some more monster walks. This is good for the hip mobility. And then we'll get you into some of those early tic-tacs, back and forth, backside kick turn, frontside kick turn. For this trick, which I'm about to teach you, we're gonna focus on the backside because you're gonna be popping backside. It's interesting, there are some people that naturally just can turn one direction easier than the other. Usually it's frontside 180 is easier because you're looking in the direction you're going, but I'll explain that as I teach it to you, okay? Do a few more monster walks. And then this one is gonna be a warm-up trick, but it's part of the trick you're gonna learn. We're gonna turn that way, off the nose. So put your front foot on the nose, upper body, head and shoulders turn like this, and then the legs. If you've got those monster walks really down, some of these pivots should come very easy to you. You can just simply turn. It's part of getting comfortable riding your board is being able to do all these things just easily. You can go both directions like this if you like. But the real motion that I really want you to get is this one right here, front foot on the nose. Turn this direction, turn your legs. We'll do it again. Turn this direction, turn your legs, and really feel how your upper body and where it goes affects where your legs can go. That's a vital part of this. Good, so we got all the warm-ups done there. We're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday, 3 shove-its. But Aaron, the magic number is 5. I know, you can do 5 if you want, but I'm gonna do 3 right now. Bada boom, bada bing. Then what trick is after the shove-it, you guys? You got it, the ollie. So on the ollie, we're not skimping out. We're doing 5. Super important, 5, 5, 5. Woo! That's a 1. I'm gonna take this nice and slow for you guys who are just learning, just working it out. If you have not mastered this yet, go back to the ollie video. Probably gonna make a whole series of videos that just work on just mastering the ollie. So I think it's really key, really important. What are we on, 3? This ollie is the basic of all of the other skateboard tricks. That's why it's so important that you learn it well. Number 4. And here we roll in number 5. Ollie number 5. Keep it alive. Keep it alive, number 5. So the big reason why this is gonna work to help you guys progress so fast every day is because you're doing these tricks every single day. You're building the muscle memory in your legs. So you guessed it, The next trick, frontside 180, we're gonna do 5. I don't care how good or bad you do these frontside 180s, just do them. That's 1. You also don't have to do it rolling, you can do it standing still. 2, anybody can learn to skate anywhere, literally on a piece of wood in the middle of nowhere with no concrete. You can learn these tricks. 3, I'm gonna give you guys time to do some more. If you miss one, remember it doesn't count. You have to do 5 where you land it. And of course, then I lost my count. What was I on? Was that 3? I'm not sure if that was 3. We're gonna say it was 3. If we do an extra one, oh well. This is number 4. Now obviously this is easy for me because I've been skateboarding for 30 years, and it might not be so easy for you, but that's why this series of videos exists. So you can practice, and I can help you through it. 5, that's it, that's 5. So we got those 5 done. Now, I really want you to understand the difference between the frontside 180 and the backside 180. Front side, I'm rolling this way. The direction I turn, the front of my body is facing the direction I'm going. Backside, I'll turn the opposite direction, so my back is facing the direction I'm going. First, I'm just gonna show you the difference so you know where we're headed. This is front side, this is backside. Some people have an easier time with backside, but per survey, backside 180 was the trick most beginners struggled with. That doesn't need to be you. I can teach it to you. Okay, so that earlier step we did during the warm-up, we're gonna work on that. Pivot. Nice, beautiful pivot. Upper body first, turn the head and shoulders, then the legs off the nose. Now, keep in mind, all of my weight is here. This is the pivot leg. Pivot leg, all the weight here. Then you can turn. If you have your weight here and you try and turn, it's not gonna work. You need all your weight here and turn. Just like if you were walking and you wanted to pivot, your front foot pivots. Keep it in mind. So important. Good, now we're gonna go to the practice steps where you're really just learning how to toss your head and shoulders, right? So first, the difference between an ollie and a backside 180 is your upper body turn. Just like the frontside 180, you guys learned it in the last video. So now we're gonna practice this. First we're gonna start with a little wind up like this, and then we're gonna go boom, that way. Boom, that way. We're gonna do 5 of those, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. The next step, I'm gonna have you drag your foot up and then turn, because we're adding motions here. First, we're just working on that upper body, right? Second, now you're adding in the motion of your foot, so we're gonna do like that. Little wind up with the shoulders, then turn and drag the foot. We're gonna do 5 of those. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, you got it. Now, from here, we're gonna do some ollies where you practice like popping into the air and turning the upper body. Very awkward, it's the most awkward feeling actually. Especially backside, because like you want to turn your legs. It's a good practice step though. I believe we hit 5 there. Okay, beautiful. It's vital to understand pop, upper body turn, then the legs. The same as we did on the front side 180, now we're going backside. Baby steps. Turn and pop. Just give it a little bit, just a little bit, and you can step off with your back foot. You always want to have your back foot off because you're drilling your weight into your front foot, which is important for that eventual pivot that you may or may not need to do. Well, you're just learning, you're going to need to do it. Okay, little steps. Do 5 of those where it's just little guys. Maybe not even a 90, or maybe you get a 90. If you do, that's great. 4, 5. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now you really can do the backside 180 fully from this point. If you really worked on that earlier practice step and you have that pivot down like that, you can do it. Also, I want to bring up here, there is a point of your wheel hardness. If your wheels are softer, they won't slide as good. If your wheels are harder, they will slide better on concrete. So notice how I did the 90 turn, landed all my weight on the front foot, and pivoted. This is the easiest backside 180. It's the easiest way. And it's all about just understanding and getting really comfortable with where your upper body is compared to your lower body, your legs and whatnot. So you're gonna practice all of those practice steps as many times as you need. If you get stuck on a part, go back, run through them again. If you're having a really, really hard time, go back to the ollie or frontside 180. Both of these things will really help you. Another key point that I'm doing is I'm not even doing like a massive ollie, just a little pop. My front foot is close to the trucks. And then I land with my front foot a little bit on the nose. Not too much, just a bit. And just give a nice little turn. Now, of course, when you master that, you're getting better. You want to do a full backside 180 in the air. You can do more of an ollie, then turn. It's very similar to frontside 180. Ollie, then turn. And even on those, I'm pivoting. I want to also show you the one where I just almost do like a pop shove it body varial. Throw it really hard. Show you a couple of those as well, so you can understand all variations. Any of these are good. Any of these are valid and fully count in a game of skate, and you're good. Nice, simple little pop. You don't have to have the world's best ollie, the most amazing like board control, but by doing this every single day, you will eventually build up to the most amazing board control. Basically, when you get any of those down, just repeat it. The repetition is so important. One thing I want to mention is like, if you learn a trick one day and you do it every single day from there forward, that's how you master it. That's truly how you master any skill in life. Learn it, continue to use it. Constant drill and constant use of any tool, any skill will just make you into a full master. I want you to master the basics so the later harder tricks are much easier for you to learn and that you have wins and you're constantly progressing. Skateboarding is awesome and it really weeds out those people that are like, they just give up on things that are too fast, that are like, oh, I tried skateboarding, it's really hard. Yes, this is really hard. Skateboarding is really hard, it takes a ton of work, but when you land these tricks, the effort that you put in all comes and you just show like, wow, I can do this, I can do anything. So I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys that are following this series, that are getting out there and learning how to do tricks, and especially those of you that are learning and then turning around and helping another person out. I cannot be at every single skate park every single day, but you guys are. We have a massive army of people that are out there pushing the positivity of skateboarding and helping other people learn how to do these beginner skateboard tricks. So we really, really appreciate your efforts. Keep pushing, Braille Army. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.